Hi all! In today's lecture, we will be seeing about the process involved in teaching learning. In part 1, we have already discussed about learners' diversity and the significant shift needed in teaching learning. We will be seeing about academic honesty, behavior, ground rules, plagiarism, learning outcomes, and factors influencing learning. The profession of teaching is a vocation that calls for high personal standards of ethics, responsibility, and accountability. A teacher has to lead by example, and his or her conduct in a college environment has great impact on students. As responsible, educated adults, teachers need to shoulder certain norms. As a teacher, you must possess integrity, intelligence, and energy. Academic honesty. It means demonstrating and upholding the highest integrity and honesty in all the academic work that you do. In short, it means doing your own work and not cheating nor presenting the work of others as your own. We live in an age where the end justifies the means has become the mantra of far too many adults who are role models for students. Here we have three different type of faculties. The first type is faculty who don't worry about the outcome of a student, rather being lethargic. And the second type is awarding more internal mark or sharing question papers with students to make the student get high mark. And the third category is getting more attached with the students beyond their limits. Good teachers know how to bring out the best in their students, but it is not a magic and it is not just about popularity. The making students behave rightly is by offering support and positivity, look for opportunities to prize positive actions, award rewards to increase motivation and attention, offer support and encouragement to boost your student self-esteem, setting clear guidelines and expectation, set an example for your students by teaching politeness, arrange your classroom in a spiral shape, show students the daily agenda so they know what to expect, dealing with difficult students, take a breath and speak kindly when addressing challenging students. Let a misbehaving student respond and encourage solution. Assure the student that you like them, just not their behavior. Speak in private for specific or other behavior disruptions. Strategies could be implemented like write a class pledge or promise, establishing overall classroom rules and procedures, consistently reinforcing norms. Regardless of the set of rules or expectation developer, it is important to post them in a visible place in the classroom. For example, you can even paste it on the classroom door. And emphasize timeliness. Expect students to complete assignments promptly, encourage rehearsal of oral presentations, prepare classroom activities that guides immediate feedback, give a pretest at the beginning of the course to assess students' background in the subject. Encourage student involvement. Ask students to relate outside events to class material, use simulations and role playing in class. Give students real life situations to analyze. It's our duty to reinforce personal characteristics of a student like honesty, genuine, honorable, sincere, truthful, fairness, caring, responsibility, etc. The classroom behavior should not be like withdrawn behaviors, disruptive behaviors, violent or unsafe behavior, and inappropriate social behavior. Ground rule is mandatory for every class. Put them on your syllabus. Discuss them on the first day of class. Remind your class of rules before sensitive assignments. Refer to them when people violate the ground rule. Post them around the classroom. Distribute them to students. Re-evaluate them periodically to see if the class has suggestions for revision. One sample rule could be like Respect yourself and others. Speak from your own experience and don't generalize. Listen actively and attentively. Critique ideas and not people. Challenge one another but do so respectfully. Don't offer opinions without supporting evidence. Now it's your time to frame ground rule for your own class. Plagiarism is considered to be the biggest offense in both teaching and learning. Quoting the other content, using content found on the internet, copying content from peers. Everything are considered to be the plagiarism. How can we avoid plagiarism? As a teacher, we can frame plagiarism policies which need to be informed during the first day of class. They can be penalized or even award zero for doing plagiarism in their assignments. We can use plagiarism tools like Turnitin, which is used in Canvas. Now let's see the basic presentation skills required for a teacher. Face the students rather than facing the blackboard or projector screens. Avoid reading your lecture. When making eye contact, actually look at specific individuals. Don't just continually scan the room. When you lecture, speak clearly and not too rapidly. If students are busy taking notes, go even slower. Preparation involves crafting an introduction that will set a clear and engaging agenda. Create an outline of your main point. Prepare and practice a short conclusion. Keep your focus on the main point in a lecture. Create effective visuals and an analogy. Emphasize objectives and key points in the beginning. The 7 qualities required for an engineering educator are content expertise, genuine love and concern for the students, transparency in all interaction, accessibility, communication skills, which includes both written and verbal, willingness to work with technology, and passion for the profession. It's our duty to always evaluate ourselves periodically, once in 6 months or 1 year. Now, in your assignment, you will be rating yourself in these 7 qualities and note down the strongest and the weakest points. We need to make the weakest as always the strongest. There are certain factors that influence learning, intrinsic and extrinsic. As teachers, we need to consider these factors and make the students learn. Happy learning. Thank you.